Hello and welcome, all you beautiful Pisceans, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you're new to our channel, hello, my name is Leva and we are in Australia. If you are our regulars, thank you so much for your continued support. It is very, very much genuinely appreciated. And so, Pisces, what is going on for August? So, this is your August reading. And we are always, we always start off with one mystery card, don't we? We ask Spirit to give us one card from our angels, gods, and goddesses deck. Has to be one of my favourite decks. There's no doubt about that. I just ask Spirit to give us one. One card, please. And we're going to read that at the end. And when we read it, we can't get over, can we, how it resonates with what we're just about to talk about. We don't even know that yet, do we? So this is for our beautiful Piscean spirit. Thank you so much. We'd like to ask for 4 cards showing us the general energy of August for our beautiful Pisceans. And we mustn't forget we do have Mercury in retrograde until the 11th. So it's a bit of a funny old month. However, we have to put up with these things, don't we? We've been given 2. 2 more, please, for our beautiful Pisceans for August 2025. And if she doesn't throw them out, then I will choose. I think that's what we're going to be doing. So we'll get the other 2 from the deck. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Lovely. Okay. Well, we've got some money here. Okie doke. So let's have a look. And of course, we'll have a look at the overall energy, Pisces, and then I will ask for some more guidance from our Rider-Waite Tarot. And of course, I always have my private oracle deck that I ask a spirit to also give us some more guidance for you. So let's have a look. The very first, and we have the Queen of Air. So we have royal family with us. We have a queen with us here for the overall month. And of course, she's very much a very optimistic, objective energy, isn't she? She doesn't take any nonsense. This is, she doesn't put up with anything that doesn't serve her. She's a no nonsense energy. And this is what we need this month, Pisces. We just need to make objective thoughts. She's very focused. When I look at this, look at her. She's really, really looking into that crystal ball, and that's her focus. So this is this month, August, stay focused. Stay focused on the bigger picture is what Spirit's saying. We have the Knight of Wands. This is things now moving forward. So this month, things are going to start to move forward a little bit better. There are some things, of course, that will need your immediate attention. Maybe you might need to act on something rather than you might need to step up and act on it. Don't waste time thinking too much about it. Make sure you take action. But there is also a need for you to think things through. So make sure you do go through things, focus, look into it all. Excuse me, before you make a decision. And does seem to have a lot to do with your finances, because we have the 3 and 4 of Pentacles. So we have the 4 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Pentacles is very much about what it is we want to accomplish when it comes to our finances. And so there could be a decision here, time to decide on which way to go with this. You could be deciding on a business decision. You could be deciding on whether or not to invest some money, whether or not to help, give money to somebody. That's possible. It is possible. But in the Rider-Waite Tarot, he's sitting there and he's got this. Both feet have got a coin. He's got a coin on his head. He's got a coin here. He's hanging on like crazy. So maybe this month you need to do just that. Maybe you do need to hang on to your finances. But we have the 3 as well. And so the 3 of Pentacles is very much about cooperation and negotiation. So it's this month you could be negotiating on your money and hanging on getting as much as you can. For example, if you're let's say, for example, you sell a house or you get an offer of some kind on and they give you an offer and you think, no, I want more. I want more. I don't want that. I'm not going to take that. Could be something similar to that. But it's very much a team effort, team player card. This is very much about working with others, working out your finances with others, not being too tight with your money. But also there's the other side of that. There's a lot of these cards have there's two sides to the story. This could also be you make not hanging on too tight. You don't want to be hanging on too tight either. You don't want to miss out on an opportunity because you're too mean. So there is that to it as well. I'm sure you'll understand what Spirit's trying to say to you. Pisces, overall, it's a very nice energy for the month. The energy is good. It is obviously your abundance and your finances are here. There is this air of maybe you're going to be a little bit more independent if you're going to make some more money, or this could be, if you move away from a job and you get your superannuation, you might be feeling a bit more independent, deciding to invest some of it. But there's definitely movement here. The beginning of the month, something's going to happen where you've got to act. You've got to start um, to take action, immediate action, or something. But still think things through. We need to still think things through, Pisces, for when it comes to our finances, our decisions, and so on. The Queen of Swords, she's very experienced, she's very independent, she's realistic, she's a smart cookie, and she doesn't rush into things. She analyzes, she focuses, and she concentrates on the benefits. The benefits all around her. And these are obviously your finances. This is your finance. For some of you, others, it's just could be career because we do have the Knight of Fire, and that is one. So it could be also, you may need to act on an offer or an idea or a job or something that's coming your way you didn't see coming, and you think, oh, I better, if I don't, or you might hear of something and you think, if I don't act now, I could miss out. So don't miss it by not acting or not taking action. Okay, Pisces, we'll have a look and see what our spirit wants to give us. Yeah. So there's a victory here. We have got a victory. Look, for some of you, this is we do have the Eight of Swords. Now, when you look at that, it's like, oh my goodness me. It's like she looks like she's tied up and she can't move. This is actually a message about dropping the boundaries that maybe you've put up or the resistance that maybe you've put up around what's going on this month. Yeah, look, we have 2 pages here. It looks to me like there's a lot of communication going on this month for some of you, Virgo. Sorry, Pisces. And so there is a bit of resistance here to maybe you're being a little bit, I'm trying to think of the right words here. I want to put it the right way. Maybe you're being a little bit too resistant and you've put the boundaries up, you've put the swords around and you're not wanting to communicate about things, and this is about you being told you need to communicate. It's time to it's time to walk away from this attitude. So I have to say, of not negotiating, and you need to negotiate. So if you're being a bit too stubborn, if you're not wanting to discuss things, to be able to move ahead, you need to do just that because look, we've got this victory here. We've got this victory around career, work, family, home, and all this sort of thing. But we've this card here is spoiling all this other stuff. And so why spoil something by putting up boundaries or allow your mindset to get in the way of communication? I think that's the best way of putting it. I'm trying to word this properly. We have because we have the Six of Wands, and this is very much about victory. This is sitting above the Queen of Swords. So this is you now making a decision around your career or your money or your work, your abundance, and it's a good decision. However, there just needs to be some communication here. The pages are news, but they're mainly communication. And so this is communication in relation to your finances, and it's emotional communication. So I feel that this month you could be going through some sort of decisions uh, that are about where your money goes, what you do with your finances. This can be negotiation, emotional negotiation on a divorce, contract, paperwork of some kind. So this is very much about talking things through. And this is saying that you don't want to do that, but Spirit is saying you need to do that. If you want to be victorious, you want to move on, move forward, you need to communicate openly with this situation that's around you. I'm just going to ask for a bit more. So some of you could be discussing, a contract at work. They might owe you money. You're trying to get what you're owed. You're trying to get your fair share of something, and it's very emotional. It's causing a lot of emotional situation going on around you. It's very possible, but you mustn't just. You have to act immediately. You have to take action on this. You can't just be letting it get to you in your mind space where you can't communicate properly and think things through and act properly. So this is why it's important for you to step away. You step away from that mindset, that entrapment, into negotiating and working things out. Let's put it that way. And this can very much be, and you will win. You're going to win this. You're going to come out victorious. But the only way you're going to do that is to make objective decision, make an objective decision that's right for you. Okay. So what else is for our beautiful Pisces? We don't need that many. It's a big bundle, isn't it? So this is for our beautiful Pisces. Could you give us some more, please? More advice and guidance on this full month of August. What else is it that you'd like to say? Because not all of you are going to be going through this, so I'll see what else Spirit wants to put out. This is for your sun, moon, and rising, remember? Yeah. So, you are going to be definitely moving in a whole new direction, Pisces. Look, I love the outcome because you've got the sun. So this is the two of sort of wands. So this is now you. Look, he's looking out there, looking out at what he wants in life. What is it I need? And, I've accomplished a great deal. But now this is all about me. So he's hanging on to that one want. He's leaving something behind so that he can move forward in a positive light. And even though it's not easy, even though it's emotionally very, very stressful, um, he's moving into better days. He's moving forward and into much calmer seas. And so this is now moving away from stress and strife, from difficulty. This is moving away from bad health. This is moving away from whatever hasn't really, really suited you. And it's sitting below the victory card. So this is now a time for you to be victorious. And you are going to be victorious in being able to move on, move forward, move away from a very negative situation. And we have the Two of Cups, which is the decision. This is the decision, and we've got the page of Pentacles sitting above that. So this is the decision that you may have come to, an agreement that you may have come to after some communication, news coming in, and all that sort of thing. And we have the Sun. this is happiness. This is joy. This is celebration. And so this could be you and somebody else moving together, but moving in together or moving away from stress and strife, moving away to building a life together. Maybe maybe you decided to move you and your loved one. You may have decided, you know what, we've talked it over. We've had some, pretty good conversations, and we've made an objective decision. And now, we are going to benefit financially and emotionally to maybe move in a whole new direction away from what doesn't suit us. And this could be the victory around all of that. So, because we have don't forget the energy of this month, Pisces. There's a lot of finance here. There's a lot of money here, you know, and there is this page of Pentacles, which is news and about opportunity around your finances, or it could be an offer of some kind as well. And when we get the Sun as the outcome, well, this is the best card in the deck. So all this stuff that you're going to be going on with in August is going to pay off big time. Now, there's definitely a move here. And don't try very hard not to allow your head to get in the way here, Pisces. This can happen to all of us. Sometimes our mindset, our fears, our doubts, they get in the way. And Spirit is saying there's no room for that, because next to it is the victory card. And underneath it is the Two of Wands, which is you, again, better things ahead, looking out into the world, travel. This is two wands, could be two people traveling. Two people, you and your partner, doing a lot of traveling and happy times. So, yeah, it's interesting. I'm going to ask for a little bit more from my Oracle deck for you, Pisces, to see what else Spirit wants to say to you, or for August 2025. There's definitely change here. Definitely change. And lots of talk, lots of communication going on. Lots of good news coming in, financial good news, creating, and also good news, emotionally too. Yeah. And this is, we have the sorry card, but I must explain to you what we use this card for, because we actually have created this into our own private messages using these cards. So this is very much about now making peace. So this is not you having to be sorry or say sorry or forgive somebody else. This is all about coming to terms with situations and making peace with a situation. Okay, making peace with whatever's going on, or whatever decision you make, or whatever decisions are made, you coming to terms with it and making peace with it. Okay. Okay. So that's a good message. That's a really good message. So what else would you like to give out our beautiful Pisces? Okay. So we have the children card. Now this is making peace with a situation maybe around your children or your siblings. And also this is also about having a bit more fun. So, but this month, maybe, you're going to come to terms with certain things around your children and making peace with that. And also there's something very positive here. Very, very positive. Maybe your children are going to bring in this news, and it's going to be very, very positive. That's possible. It could be that too. So this could be making peace, coming to terms with something to do with a sibling, a brother or a sister. Right? But it is a very positive message. It's not a negative message, it's a positive message. So they are saying to stay positive with that situation. Yeah, you will be safe and secure this month. You're going to be safe and secure. Don't worry about anything. That you're going to be fine. There's going to be a lot of success around you financially, big success. This is now recognition, reward moving forward, a Pisces. So that's really, really good. Here's the healing. So this is the healer's card, and now it's come next to this. So this is sitting now with this teddy bear, making peace, coming to terms with something, and healing from something, healing from a situation. And it could be your children, where you are. There's healing taking place between you and your children, or a child, or a sibling, and it's bringing in a lot of positivity. That relationship will be safe. It will be safe and secure. So for some of you, that could also be happening this month. You could make peace with your children or child or siblings. And if you feel that you are up against a bit of a brick wall with some things this month, Pisces, Spirit is saying to you that that's really your mindset. That's this card here. This guy, he thinks he's up against a brick wall. He's just standing there, not doing anything. He's just putting too much into thought instead of action. So this card is saying, look, you just need to go, you just need to do things differently. You need to go about this in another way. You need to go to plan B. Instead of spending too much time with it in your head, you need to make change. And that's going to bring a lot of happiness. There's a lot of happiness, joy, and celebration heading your way. This is also our January, February card. It's a long-term card as well. So you could be celebrating something in January and February that's got something to do with this month. So, yeah, something that's happening this month I feel it's with family, siblings. You could be celebrating then. Look, here's your decision. You've definitely got a decision here. We have got this decision. Trying to make up your mind, trying to make up, deciding on something. These are all about decisions, balancing things up. And we've got this decision here of there's two parts. Got to decide which ways that you really want to go this month on certain aspects, certain areas of your life. You've got to, I feel you've been mulling over this for a while. So I feel that, the next few weeks I think you'll mull over it, and then I feel that you will make a decision on which way you really want to go ahead, what area you want to head to, or where you want to go in life. And we do have this celebration card around that. So, yeah, the next 3 to 5 months, Pisces, some really, really positive change. This is the butterfly coming out of the cocoon. This is big change within yourself. This is transformations, transitions. This is going to come after you make this decision. So you need to decide what it is you really want, and then you need to make those changes, decide what things you want to do over the next, 3 to 5 months. Right now, also, there's some paperwork here that you need to, there might be some paperwork that you need to tie up or get, bring to a completion over the next few weeks. If there's paperwork that you need to tie up or do, for goodness sakes, do it. It's important that you tie up these loose ends and get all these things finally settled and done, and then you can move forward. So there could be a little bit of this. This is like, oh God, all this paperwork. I hate paperwork. Spirit saying it needs to be done. And also, it's an important time, also to make sure this month that you look into, any paperwork that you are dealing with. And the timing on that is this month, right? This month, make sure that you analyse and check everything, look into it all before you sign. Remember, no, don't sign anything if you can help it until after Mercury turns. So from the 13th of the month on would be a better time to sign anything. Now, this can also be about studying, learning something new, taking up a study of some kind for some of you. This would be a good month to do that. This could be why you're trying to make up your mind about something. You're not sure which to choose. And so, and that study, over the next 3 to 5 months, you may take it up over the next 3 to 5 months, decide it's possible to do that, or you could do it and it's going to really, you're going to be very happy. It's going to make some big changes around you when it comes to, learning something different. I do feel some of you are going to take up studies. On the bottom of the deck, we have a message from Spirit saying, you can do this, you go for it. Whatever this is, the study, paperwork, whatever it is, time to move on in a whole new direction. And this could be, studying overseas, interstate. It could just be you moving in a whole new direction. They are encouraging you to do just that. Maybe you're going to move house and go interstate or somewhere else. It's very possible. You are being encouraged to do that. Make sure you look into the paperwork if you're going to buy a new place. Oh God, look, I just cut the deck. You watched me, didn't you? It's just about a home. So Pisces, some of you could be moving now into a new home in a whole new direction and releasing and being free to do just that, moving away. So yes, and I feel that you could be weighing up. It's very possible you're not sure which way you want to go, what you could be weighing things up about which type of home you want to live in. You could be doing that too. Yeah, so this is a very positive reading. Very positive. Makes sense to me. My husband's a Piscean, and we're thinking of moving. So it's interesting. The goddess of beauty, Pisces, the goddess of beauty. Let's have a look and see what it says. The goddess of beauty. There we go, Pisces. Isn't she beautiful? Look, butterflies. Butterflies are whole new beginnings and a fresh start. That's rather interesting. You are a wondrous, beautiful being of light. Yet you cannot see it because you are comparing yourself to others instead of looking honestly and lovingly at yourself. We all do that, Pisces. Don't beat yourself up. We all compare ourselves, But what Spirit is saying to you is it's time for you to meditate upon the image on this card and allow your light, natural beauty to shine through. It is a beautiful card. You are beautiful just as you are. There is nothing to change or fix. Just love and accept yourself as you are. As you honor the beautiful person that you are, Pisces, others will feel the light and warmth radiating from you. As a result, you will attract wonderful and generous people into your life that will love and appreciate you for all you truly are. Just be yourself. That is where your beauty lies. This is saying to you to just be who you are. And many of us forget that we do have qualities that we don't see, mainly because we're humble or, well, we're used to ourselves, aren't we? We get used to ourselves. We don't always see, what others see. And just know this, many of you should know that you are seen through the eyes of others as a beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous, loving human being. And so know that you are special. Know that you have certain qualities within you. Don't be scared to shine them. Okay. Pisces, it's a lovely message. I feel many of you are going to be moving. I feel some of you are going to be coming out of situations that are maybe difficult for you, and you have to move on. And it's not going to be 100% easy at first. However, things are going to work out okay for you, and you have got the sun. And there's a lot of celebration, happiness coming for you too in about 3 to 5 months, around about January, February. You're really going to be happy about what you do this month. You're going to be glad that you did it. Let's put it that way. So be brave. Okay, Pisces, please let us know if this has resonated with you. We'd love to hear from you. If you'd like, give us a like. If it, you feel that we have given you some guidance, we'd appreciate that. If you're watching today and you're new to our channel, or you watch but you've never subscribed, why not, support the channel by just doing that? It doesn't cost you anything, and we give regular guidance. And now we've started our daily messages with one card. It's just one card that Spirit chooses with a quick message. They're very short little videos, but they're giving you daily guidance, and that's the whole idea. and we put them out a couple of days before the actual day because of the world clock, so that you don't miss out on that message for that day. So, Pisces, it's been lovely to be with you today. Take care of yourself. This is the most powerful card in the tarot, and it's the sun, and it's shining on you this month. I look forward to catching up with you again soon, Pisces. Bye bye for now. Bye.